Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Kayla with Talks to Kayla, and we are back with another video. Today's video is going to be about how do you like to accomplish something? Like, how do you go about accomplishing something that you really want to do or be good at or move forward in? Like, what do you do? And things like that. So I'm just gonna talk about that a little bit. I would suggest if you're gonna be doing something that you're wanting to accomplish, I would suggest to focus on the input that you are putting into whatever you want to accomplish. Like, if you're too focused on the output, then you're gonna be so confused on how to get there, and you may not even know what you really need to get there. So you have to definitely focus on what you're doing in the moment to get closer to where you want to be. If you shift your energy and focus from only worrying about where you want to go and shift your focus on what you're putting in, you will learn so many more skills. You will learn a lot of things that will get you further and quicker to where you need to go, right? So that's basically what this video is going to be about, is things that you can do to get there. You have to really trust yourself, and that because in the process of doing this, you may become confused in times, and you may feel like it's not coming quick enough, but you just have to trust yourself. Trust that it's going to come, and trust that if you are confused on where to go, trust that it will come a time when the time is right, that your mind, if you keep pushing and pushing towards the goal, your mind will clarify, and you will know exactly where you're going. You just have to trust your thoughts, trust your intuition, and trust yourself when it comes to where you want to go and the things that you want to do. And a lot of things that I feel like is big when it comes to thinking about stuff like that is you have trouble with letting go of thoughts that no longer are meant to be thought about anymore. So when you're sitting there thinking and pondering over a thought for so long, you can create distraught, and stress to your body. Because it's like, if you've ever been in a moment where you really feel like your head is hurting because of how hard you're thinking about something, that is weighing on your body every second of the second you're doing it. You have to literally give yourself a second to understand that I cannot think about this right now, and I have to let it go for the health of my own body. And trust that it will come back to you in a way that where you really need it and when you need it the best. Because at the end of the day, lessons are always being shown to you. So that's why you have to trust the energy around you and trust your physical body, that no matter what, you're going to be going in the right direction no matter what. It's hard to understand, but throughout your life, you go up. You do get pushed back. You do, but it's all because of a lesson. It's all because of a bigger picture. You may not understand it in the moment, but you will understand it in the future. And that has a lot to do with when you're trying to accomplish something, because you have to understand that things are gonna pop up, things that you don't understand. You're gonna, I wouldn't say you're gonna fail, but you're gonna have downs about the process. But that's why you have to work on yourself and trust yourself, that whenever something doesn't go the way that your mind had already planned it to go, you have to be okay to not control how you think in that moment. Just allow your thoughts to come and to go. And understand that it was a reason why your thoughts disappeared in that moment. Regardless of mid-sentence, mid-conversation, don't matter when, where, mid-thought, you just have to let it go, and trust that it's going to come back at a time that's needed. And know that your mind took it in regardless. Your mind is going to take in every inch of thought, things that ever experienced. So that's why sometimes when stuff happen, you are like, oh, like, I already have knowledge on this, or I remember, even though I don't remember remembering it, or I don't remember how. Your mind is always continuing to keep thoughts and keep it moving. Um, so yeah, everything's about lessons. Everything that you do is pushing towards the end goal. But the main thing is you focusing on, so once you, okay, what you need to do is first think about where you want to be. You don't have to, if you know exactly where you want to be, that's great. Perfect. But if you know what you want your life to be like, if you don't know exactly like what you want to do with your life, but you know how you want your life to be, like if you sit here and daydream about where do you see yourself in 5 years or 10 years, you know, I know you've done that before, but if not, do it right now. Think about how you've seen your life in the next 5 to 10 years. And if it, however that vision is, okay, that's all the thought you need to put into that. You don't have to think about it any much longer, because as long as you have that one vision that that's exactly where you want to be in your life, then now it's time to focus on what you can put in to get there. Input. Focus on input. Don't focus on what you're going to get out of it at the same time as well. If you focus so much on what it is and what you're going to get out of it, like for example, if you want to get $1 million and all you keep thinking about is that $1 million, you're putting so much energy and focus and time on that $1 million instead of putting focus on what you're doing to get there, if that makes sense. So just shift your focus a little bit. Focus more on how you're going to get there and what you're doing every day to move you forward and move you closer to getting there. That's a big thing. And a lot of things has a lot to do with how you truly learn how to rest and not get comfortable. Like, it's okay to feel comfortable for a little bit, but you have to know when you're getting too comfortable. When you get that feeling where you're getting too comfortable, you get that feeling that, oh, you're like kind of at this point, you're thrown off track, you're not doing what you were doing, then it's time now to get up and get back into it in this moment. Whatever, if you need to get up, go take a shower, get up and get dressed for the day, whatever you need to do to get yourself out of that. Because like that's how you know when you are over resting, is by simply, it's like, for example, you get in feeling where, okay, you really know your body needs a break, your mind needs a break from your everyday things, the things you're doing to accomplish your goals. You need a break, you know, you have to catch up on rest, get your energy back up so you can go full-fledged, right? You have that feeling, and then you take that day, and you may take the next day, but then on that third day you get to feeling like, man, it's like I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, that's when you start getting that doubt that you are not doing anything, you're just laying in bed. Or if you start to get that thought where like if you acknowledge that you're kind of steering away from pushing towards your goals, that's when it's time to get back into it. Because that's when you have to put yourself through that uncomfortable mindset that you're gonna have when it comes to putting yourself back out there to get great again. Once you get that moment to where you understand that you've gone past your rest time, it's time to get up and it's time to get back going. And it is hard, and you really have to know how to trust your mind, but it is worth it. It is definitely worth it. But with that being said, I think that's all I want to talk about today. I hope we touch bases a little bit on things and stuff like that. I got a lot of notes that I write down, so if y'all see me like looking, I'm just trying to like make sure I get everything that I wanted to talk about today like out to you guys. But if y'all really want to learn more or need more on what I just said, please let me know. You can DM me via email or in the comments down below. Let me know like, hey, this topic I really wanted to see if you can go more into detail, more in depth, and I can make a whole video dedicated to any topic I talked about in today's video. I got you guys. And then if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And then if you feel like it's something that really helps you, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you feel like this is something that would help other people, please bring them over to the channel so we can chat. This is Talks with Kayla, so I like to talk, and we can figure out things together as one and really get a move on this thing, you know. But with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. It's all love. Peace.